about a band that is rapidly becoming one of my favorite bands of all time. They're a very old band from the early days of the thrash metal movement and have stayed fucking heavy and true to their fucking selves until now. Has had a million fucking lineup changes and, in my opinion, one of the most underrated vocalists ever in all of metal. And that band is Exodus. I am obsessed about this band. Like, for the past probably, I don't know, year and a half, really getting into them. There's been weeks where all I listen to is either Exodus or Generation Kill, all eras. Yesterday, when I got to work, I started with fucking Bonded by Blood. I made it all the way until Exhibit A. And then by the time I got home, I was done with Exhibit A. And forgot to listen to the rest of them. But I've heard all of them before. This might be a little shorter video than usual. This is about one topic. But in my opinion, I think Exodus is the best thrash metal band ever. Now, Metallica is my favorite band of all time. I think they're the greatest metal band of all time. Like, all of the genre. But Exodus is the fucking real deal. I can't think. I mean, the one album, the album after Family's Disaster, called Blank. That was the only really experimenting that I know of that they did, you know, in the 90s. It was still fucking hard, still fucking metal, you know. It was still thrashy in my opinion. Let me just say, Rip Bailoff. You know, the man was fucking metal incarnate. Hearing stories about him, and fucking crushing posers and shit like that. It's fucking awesome, man. You know, Zetro is he's a great dude. He's fucking awesome. Fucking vocalist. You know, carried the band for many years, and then Rob Dukes comes along as a roadie and shit. Fucking has barely any experience with singing and being in a band, and fucking takes the helm and fucking puts out, like, what is it, 5 albums. Shovelhead, Exhibit A, Bonded by Blood Redo, Exhibit B. He had 4 records. I mean, it's fucking, he's my favorite vocalist out of all 3. Just his fucking attitude, the way he's on stage, his stage presence, his voice, you know. With his newer stuff, the Generation Kill, he's doing a little more like cleaner singing, but his fucking screams are like, they give me chills. Like the new Generation Kill album, the song's called Opiate for the Misinformed Masses. It's like kind of slower. It kind of reminds me of like Tool a little bit. Not as not progressive like that, but the same kind of like ambiance. But then his fucking the screams he does over the fucking like melodic shit, it just gives me chills. It's like really like emotional. A lot of fucking emotion in his fucking vocals. Even when Excess just fucking angry. But like the nicest dude. I was just watching him on Zetro's fucking podcast, and I listened to Rob's podcast too. I wish he would fucking upload more. I keep going back and watching Rob interview Gary and Lee and fucking Jack and Tom and Zetro. And I wish, no, he didn't do Lee. He did Jack and Jack, Gary, Zetro, and Tom. He didn't do Lee yet. I wish he would do Lee. Not do Lee, but have Lee on his podcast. I mean, if this, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm not gonna go into that. Just fucking his stage presence, fucking bald bearded dude. You know, he used to have fucking long hair when he started, but I don't know. It's just he's just fucking badass. I love the dude. He's fucking awesome, and he smokes cigars, so that's another good thing about him. I'm trying to think what would be my favorite Exodus album. Probably either I'm torn between Shovel-Headed Kill Machine and Exhibit A. But okay, all right. Let me do this. My favorite Rob Dukes album is Exhibit A. I would say Exhibit A. My favorite Zetro album, I would say this is like their Master of Puppets. I love Tempo of the Damned. Everything on that album is fucking awesome because fucking, that was the last album Rick was on. Rick and Gary are fucking great together. And Shroud of Urine is my favorite Exodus song out of everything. Over Toxic Waltz, over fucking, over No Love, and I love the other songs, but for some reason, when Zetro does the high, like, that I'm not going to do it because I can't fucking do high shit like that, but, and then Gary and fucking Rick do that higher pitch fucking riff, with bar chords, over it. I believe in nothing. That shit. I remember hearing that for the first time. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I haven't had that experience with a song in a while. Where it like blows me out of the water. Like that song, Blacklist, War is My Shepherd, the three, but I'm experiencing them for the first time, more or less. And they're rapidly becoming my favorite band as of right now. One of probably in my top three. Because Metallica, Amon Amarth, and Black Sabbath are in my top three. And I might have to do a top four and bump Amon Amarth down. Because it's Metallica, Black Sabbath, Exodus, Amon Amarth now, so top four. If I'm going to do top four, I might as well make it a fucking top five, but I don't know what my fifth, probably Black Label Society would be my fifth one, top five. But yeah, Exodus. And I wonder, because I know Bailoff did shit with them in the 90s live. I know his health was going downhill, he had his many strokes, and and I wonder if his life went down a different path. It wasn't, drugs or anything. His health was better. I wonder if he would have became a better singer. I'm not saying the dude has got a bad voice, but even the band said that he wasn't the greatest, but he didn't have to be. He was fucking Bailoff. He was a fucking badass. It's kind of the same vein, like what would Jimi Hendrix sound like nowadays, or what would fucking Cliff Burton sound like nowadays. If Bailoff had a different lifestyle and was healthier and could work on his vocals and get better at it, I wonder if he would still be with the band. They kicked him out because of that, because they wanted to go, I guess, in a more technical direction, or wanted to do something more with their then 6 months to a year later playing like Yngwie Malmsteen, you know? You gotta be fucking really talented to do that kind of shit, like, or have some sort of gift. Because I've been trying to play guitar for a couple years now, and I can still fucking do bar chords. I can't shred. I write simple fucking punk riffs. You saw my video that the fucking Matt the Riff Master shit. Fucking played in my evil. Sounded okay. And Scarlett did a great job with her vocals. Brandon and the Bedwetters. And speaking of Matt fucking getting Gary Holt fucking cameo and him fucking picking out his tattoo, that's badass. Look, I wish I thought of that. I would have done it. I'm not going to. I'm not a copycat. And Lee from Heathen's a fucking great band. Like, really good thrash. Like, just straight up fucking thrash. I don't know if they're all from Ukraine, where, you know, where Lee's from, but Lee Altus is fucking great. Heathen's a fucking awesome band. You know, and the fact that Jack Gibson can fucking play fucking metal and then go do bluegrass is fucking badass. You know, Tom Hunting's a fucking great drummer. One of the best. And Zetro on the new album, doing like that lower register guttural fucking growls, was pretty cool. You know, it sounds cool. He can do it. You know, it's just they're just a great band. It's like it's kind of like with like I feel like it's kind of like Killswitch Engage, like with fucking Howard and the other dude Jesse, like how, you know, Jesse, I think his name's Jesse or something. He was original singer, and then Howard Jones fucking comes in, and then Jesse comes back. I think his name's Jesse, right? Tell me. And like just how Zetro and Rob are friends and doing fucking podcasts together. I feel like, you know, fucking Rob always talks about how he wants to do a fucking Generation Kill, Hatred, and fucking Exodus tour. That'd be awesome. Every tour should have Generation Kill on it. Every Exodus tour, sorry, should have Generation Kill on it. That way you get fucking Rob to do all his era shit and Zetro to do all his era shit. And then on the Bailoff stuff, get Rob and Zetro to do the stuff on Bailoff shit. That'd be awesome. Be like a joint band. Generation Exodus. just the way, you know, I'll kind of get into like the religious shit, you know, just the way Gary feels about organized religion and how I kind of like woke up about that shit. It's just, I don't know, it's just, I like that whole fuck you attitude. Like in Sword Atrocity, I think it was Sword Atrocity. Yeah. Or no, was it on podcast episode? Was that true? Well, either or, it was one or the other. Rob was talking about Lee was wearing a support our troops shirt, you know, in Germany, and the fucking concert promoter or some shit fucking said that, oh, the German people don't like it when Americans are patriotic. And Rob's like, no, it was when they went to Wacken, because he's like, as soon as he fucking said it, he was like, fuck you. And then he went in and put his fucking American flag shorts on. I like that whole attitude. Like, just go fuck yourself. Fuck you and your feelings. Kill the Kardashian. No lives matter, you know. My whole fucking spiel, the last video about fucking cancel culture. You know, stop taking yourself so seriously. Why does it matter to you if fucking Americans are patriotic about their country? I'm not least me, I'm not going to go to fucking someone else's country and say, oh, it's stupid. You know, say if Rammstein comes here, and you know, I'm not going to say, oh, we hate it when Germans are fucking patriotic about their country. Be patriotic about your country. What the fuck does it matter? And Lee's not even from this country. He's from fucking Ukraine. He had to go back to Ukraine because of the fucking war, I think, for his family or something. And the dude from the Black Dahlia murder filled in for him, I think, the last few concerts. You know, that's the fucking the American dream right there. The fact that he's an immigrant that came from Ukraine as a fucking child, I would assume, or a teenager or whatever, and worked his way up, played in Heathen, and then fucking got Exodus, fucking made it. And yeah, support our troops, because they're fighting for his freedom. They fight for his fucking right to come to this country, become a citizen, and to do that, and to wear that. So fuck you if you think fucking American patriotism is fucking cringy, or fucking, you know, you think it's stupid or whatever the fucking mindset is. Fuck you. There's a reason why we're still the freest country on this earth. Slowly losing our freedoms, but we're still freer than everyone else. Just the way it was fucking structured. The Constitution, checks and balances and shit, you know. I'm not gonna get into all fucking whatever rant. This is about done. You know, Jack Gibson's a fucking conservative, I think. You know. Gary, I think, considers himself libertarian. I don't know about Zetro. I know that a lot of their, I don't know the story behind it, but I don't know, Paul Bailoff will always wear the fucking hockey jersey with the fucking CCCP and the hammer and sickle, and I think on Impact is Imminent, there's like a song about communism or something. I was reading the lyrics. You know, I don't know who wrote those lyrics. You know, views can change. You know, views change a lot. People change their fucking views as they get older. My dad said that today the modern day punks are the conservative-minded people. The fuck off, don't tell me what to do, leave me the fuck alone, anarchy shit, you know? Anarchy sounded more and more fucking appealing than fucking socialism. Because now the left, that was all about, you know, I guess they were about freedom or liberalism, being liberal, not conservative. You know, back in the 70s and 80s, the conservatives were the ones that were the controlling ones, and now it's fucking going fucking 180. They got all the fucking assholes in Congress telling you what, the fucking government telling you basically what to do, like fucking trying to pass laws on fucking, I think they're trying to outlaw fucking gasoline by 2035 or something like that, or just all the fucking stupid laws. Trying to be the mommies and daddies of everyone. No, fuck you, let me do what I want, you know, while I be a good human being. Have honor amongst your fucking people, amongst your fucking neighbors. Don't disrespect people. But don't fucking tell me what to do or how to live my life. Don't shun me for not agreeing with something. That whole attitude, I feel like they have that attitude. The fuck you attitude. You know, Rob might go up on stage and say fucking something stupid that, you know, really shouldn't be said, but hey, he fucking said it, so what? It's his fucking opinion. As long as he's not fucking insulting someone or actually insulting someone or, you know, being like an actual bully. show. He's trying to be intense. He's trying to put on that persona, that stage act, I guess. But still, I feel like he still kind of has an attitude. It's just fuck you. Gary Holt should have a fucking shirt that says fuck you. Or fuck off. Sorry, my boobs are sweaty. I gotta stick my shirt underneath. They're sweating. I gotta trim this tonight. Give me just like a chin thing. I got a bald spot. No hair will grow there. I'm 25. Still can't grow a full beard. It's the best I can do. And it looks better in real life. It looks fuller. For some reason, video makes it like fucking really translucent. Transparent, whatever the fucking word is. Just, I don't think Exodus has written a bad album. I'm not really familiar with Blood In, Blood Out. I've listened to it a couple times. Same thing with the new album. But the new album's great from what I've heard of it. But I really prefer, like, from Tempo of the Damned to Exhibit B. Those are my albums I listen to more frequently. I listen to the old stuff. I like, well, my first album was Shovelheaded Kill Machine, but my first song I heard from them was Toxic Waltz. I was listening to like good metal one day at work, and Toxic Waltz came on. I'm like, oh, this sounds fucking cool. And at first, I didn't like Zetro's voice, because he's got a really unique voice. But as I started listening to it more, it started growing on me. That's happened with a couple other bands, like Volbeat and King Diamond and Ghost. And I'd listen to them, more and more to actually start to like them. Now Zetro, I know Zetro. I don't know if he still does, but I think he used to be in a AC/DC cover band or tribute band. And I think he would do Bon Scott. And I would really want to hear him do Bon Scott or Brian Johnson. I feel like he would do Brian Johnson better because Zetro's got a deep voice, but he kind of does that same thing that Brian does, where it's like, you know what I'm talking about? Kind of strains it. But Zetro doesn't sound as strained as Brian Johnson. So I don't know, maybe he can do both. I don't know if he does both. I don't know if he just does, Bon Scott era or both Bon Scott and Brian Johnson. But fucking, I was listening to AC/DC the other day and fucking jamming out to fucking Highway to Hell and that whole album. It's just good fucking rock and roll. Gets me all nostalgic because AC/DC was my favorite band before Metallica. I think I cited that in my one video about my roots and my influences. Exodus is one of the greatest metal bands of all time, and probably the best thrash metal band of all time. I'd rival fucking. Now I might get fucking lynched for this, but I'd rival Exodus fans against fucking Slayer fans, and I'm both Exodus and Slayer fan. I think they're both fucking brutal and fucking, insane. Come on, jerk off, go faster. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I gotta go to Family Dollar and get coloring books for Scarlett. If you like the video, push the like button. That's what you do. When you like the video, you push the like button. And it lets me know if you like this style of video more than political shit or whatever I mean. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. I don't know if I have a notification bell. If I do, push that, because then you'll see if and when I post. Because I post kind of whenever I feel like it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.